Back with closing trades right here on ET Now. Let's welcome on board Mr. Vipin Kumar Saxena, CMD at Garden Reach Shipbuilders and Engineers Limited. Mr. Saxena, afternoon. How distinctly would you say are you positioned in the defense shipbuilding space? The competition is strong, though you have some competitive advantages, and of course the Make in India thrust too.
I must say that the GRSE has a huge track record of producing 96 warships for the Indian Navy, Indian Coast Guard in last 5+ decades. And as of now, we have got the entire facility of the GRSE modernized. We have got now modular integrated ship construction facility, which is state of the art. I would say it is best in line in the world. And also the fact that we have the capacity now gone up to 20 warship construction, 8 large and 12 medium small ships. This is, I would say, is a very huge facility as far as in India warship building is concerned. And apart from that, we have got a very strong design, in-house design team, which keeps up apart and compared to any other shipyard in the country.
Right. Are most of the projects backed so far from the government on received nomination basis? Which are the major ones under execution?
As of now, whatever projects we are right now executing, they were under nomination basis. But I must also add up that last year, the GRSE has been declared a successful bidder on a competitive basis involving a lot of leading private shipyards and other DPSU shipyards. And these two projects are for the Indian Navy. One is for the construction of large survey vessels, 4 in numbers. Each ship is around 3,200 tons. And other projects for construction of 8 ASW shallow water craft. Now these two projects, again, I must say that have been won on a competitive bidding basis, and we are now quite sure that we can, as and when anything comes on a competitive bidding basis also, we have the capability to bid smartly and win the contracts. The PNC for both these contracts have already been completed, and we hope that by this year end, the contract should get signed.
Right. Mr. Saxena, you know what? We'll continue our discussion with you, but I have to take a break. Come right back. In conversation with Vipin Kumar Saxena from Garden Reach Shipbuilders. Mr. Saxena, we were just chatting about before the break as well. Thanks very much for waiting by. But if I look at your IPO prospectus and you know, the financials, the top line, it's been pretty range bound while the EBITDA has zigzagged. Why is that? Why such an aberration?
Now, if you see that we are looking at the last 5 or 6 years, you look at, and I've just explained you the way the shipbuilding cycle takes place. It's completely different as compared to any other manufacturing industry or even the commercial shipbuilding. It's a warship building activity which is highly complex. Last year, if you talk about FY18 has done extremely well. In fact, compared to FY17, there's a complete turnaround. In all 5 years, you see the previous 5 years, top line has been generally quite steady. This is primarily because I would say in this particular phase of 5 or 6 years in the history of the GRSE, we had the highest order, which was on the range of around 7,000+ crores coming up in 2013, and thereafter we started building the warships against these 4 projects in this duration. And I must say that at that point of time, all the projects were on nomination basis, 7.5% profit margins. Fixed profit margin, that was part of the nominated project. And we were having the 2 important things that was being done in the I would say in any warship building norms are, we are making the warships on a conventional method where the sequential nature of the construction was happening, and second part was the design was based on the telescopic concept, the concurrent design and building of the warships, where
right. Also, shipbuilding, Mr. Saxena, accounts for over 90% of your revenues. How is it that you see smaller segments like refit, repair, engineering services and marine engines contributing in the next 4 to 5 years?
Yeah, I must say that as of now, we have a very, healthy, strong order book of 20,300 crores, and in that shipbuilding division caters for 90% plus. But in addition to that, I told the engineering and engine division is also having around close to 8% or so. But I see a huge potential. The kind of initiatives we have taken in the coming for the future of the shipyard in these 2 engineering divisions we are actually making a lot of efforts to convince these various state governments because of advantage, and they have shown very keen interest to go for these bridges. So I expect that going forward, this is going to be almost doubling up in coming 3 to 4 years time as far as the portable steel bridges are concerned.
Okay, now that you're going to be listed, Mr. Saxena, based on your growth plans, what should investors look forward to in, say, the next 3 to 4 years time, both on your top as well as bottom line?
I already told you the reasons for the past. I would say whatever things were there and the imperatives of that. Now we are in a different era. I told in GRSE now with the 17 Alpha stealth missile frigate construction, which is a huge order for us. And you've already seen the complete turnaround of the shipyard in FY18 compared to 17. So there's a both financially and physically shipyard has done extremely well. Financially, you've seen the EBITDA margin. If you say it has gone in FY18 is 10.8% or so. PAT margin also in the range of around 5.6% or so. But now going forward, I have explained that the largest one is 19,300 crore project of 17 Alpha. Each ship is costing 6,000 plus crores. Now the way the construction is happening with the best of the, I would say, most advanced technology which we are using for the first time in the country, and also the fact that the complete design is going to be on the new concept, 3D modeling, and the material has been already ordered. What happens normally, two things affect the warship construction. One is the availability of the material. Second thing is about the maturity of the design. So in this case, the design is maturing very fast. We had the time of 2 years plus to do the complete designing along with the Navy, and that is actually doing quite well. This 17 Alpha project is already ahead of schedule, I would say. And as per the delivery period of the ship, that is going to be happening in mid-2023, first ship. And I explained to you the 4 phases. The golden phase of the first ship is going to come in between somewhere. From now till mid-2023, the first ship golden period will be coming at a 60% of the construction time. And since everything is happening on track, that gives me a sense of confidence that there is no other reason that why the shipyard should not do well in ensuring that delivery of these 3 warships very much on time to the customer, that is our Indian Navy.
Mr. Saxena, good luck with your IPO, and we'll chat again once you list. Thanks so much for joining.